Hello, my honey. Where are we today?
So we have just arrived in, I nearly said Seville, but not Seville yet.
And we thought Barcelona, but not Barcelona.
Malaga.
Malaga.
So we took the train from Granada to Malaga. It's
Yeah.
about an hour and a half train.
And the sun's shining for a change.
And it cost us about 23 euros.
Yeah, and it was not a bad trip at all.
It's great.
Through some beautiful scenery in there. So come join us. We're going to go and explore.
I think we've got about a half an hour bus ride to our accommodation now
Yeah, and we got about 3 nights.
in Malaga.
In 3 nights in Malaga. We've arrived at our Airbnb in Malaga, and as usual we're a little bit overwhelmed with everything, but there's a lovely bathroom. It's quite a big place, and hello my gorgeous.
Yeah, it's actually quite nice.
This is quite nice, eh? Look at that.
It's quite a new, I think it's quite new.
Yeah, so it's got a little bit of an outlook. There's a little bit of construction happening down here, but it's a typical, probably a Spanish flat in the area. So how much did it cost us?
So it cost us, we're here for 3 nights,
Yeah.
and that cost us 212 euros.
Okay, well that's great.
It's not too bad.
We got a little dining room table, and we got a dishwasher, which we need, a fridge,
I think we got a little coffee pot.
everything. Yeah, that's fantastic. Let's go and show the room. Yeah, it was really interesting how he got us in. He could open the flat from his phone, which was a new experience for us.
So that was a little bit scary.
Yeah, a little bit scary. Yeah, there's nice cupboards. And it's quite a decent sized bed, hey?
Yeah, not too
It
bad
seems
at all.
bigger than some of the other ones we've
Yeah, it
had.
does seem bigger.
And
Let
yeah,
me test it first.
yeah, what's it like? It's okay.
It might be a little bit soft for me, but probably fine for you.
Okay, and there we got a little. There we
Not the nicest view.
Yeah, but at least we got a window.
Yeah, some places you have no windows.
So Malaga seems really different to the other places we've been so far in Spain,
It's a lot bigger than I thought.
Yeah,
Just coming on the bus here.
and we kind of seen some interesting sights already. So
And interesting people.
interesting people. So, but we're looking forward to exploring it and getting a different part of Spain.
Yeah, and the first thing we're going to do when we always arrive in a place is find the supermarket and go and get some food.
Yeah, that's it. We've learned that we need to settle down. So tonight we're just going to eat in a restaurant around the corner from us. La Esquinita del Chupa y Tira. And they do all these things, and it's really a local little place. It looks fantastic. There's Cindy. And we don't have a clue what we're going to order, but we're going to have fun, eh? Yeah, this looks fantastic. You see the olives. All the eating, yeah. Yeah, oh, we got the 2 beers already. And everybody's in here. Little Spanish little restaurant. So we got our beers and some free olives. Do you have a clue what's happening?
I haven't a clue what we're going to eat though.
We don't know how much they charge us for the beers. We don't know
We don't know
that.
nothing. I don't even understand what the menu is.
So this building we're having dinner in is in fact from 1747. So that's quite interesting as well.
So what have you ordered, honey?
I ordered Kalos.
I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but it's kind of pig's innards and all the innards. It's kind of tripe.
Yeah, it's
A
tripe.
tripe stew with beans, and it looks amazing.
Not
So-
to me, it doesn't.
No, so this is a traditional Spanish dish. It's one of the traditional Spanish dishes.
Yeah, well, you enjoy it because I wouldn't eat that.
This is amazing.
How's it taste?
It's probably some of the best food I've had in Spain.
Well, you enjoy that. I'm going to have, what am I having? I'm having meatballs with almond sauce. I'm looking forward to that.
What's called albóndigas en salsa de almendras.
That's meatballs with almond sauce.
So Cindy's looking very happy there. There are her meatballs
And almond sauce?
in almond sauce. That looks amazing, huh?
That's my kind of food.
And look at this place. It's rocking now. So there's she's preparing a tuna dish. The tuna dish, yeah, there. And that's what it looks like, the tapas. It looks amazing.
It's tuna and potato.
Tuna and potato.
Potato and mayo.
Yeah. But how did you enjoy your meal?
I love my meal.
My meal was literally the best meal I've had since we've been in Spain.
I'm actually very full.
Yeah. Before we head for home on our first night, after such a lovely supper,
Just exploring this area.
we're just exploring the area. Look at the little park there, lots of dogs, people walking dogs.
There's quite a lot of construction in this area, though.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of graffiti again, but it seems to be an older neighborhood.
We'll see it more in the daylight tomorrow morning.
Yeah. This is a little bit of construction fixing our our road and that. But this is our little street heading to our home.
It's well lit up, the street.
Yeah, thank goodness. Hey, this is really nice, eh? What an experience. Spanish.
I'm a little bit more excited about Malaga now. When we first arrived at the bus station, I was like, I'm not too sure about it.
Yeah.
Because it's big, much bigger, and
Yeah,
what
we
I
were used to
expected.
Granada. We're not.
But-
Whenever we get to a new town, we
Yeah.
always.
But
Yeah.
after that little dinner and that little pub, I've got a
We met
better
some
feel,
nice people, yeah. So our place is just down here. Good night, everybody. See you in the morning. I think for the first time we've been in Spain, we've
Which has
woken
been
up
about 10 days.
10 days. We've woken up and there is blue skies. We've seen a patch or two of blue skies, but and they're poured during the night. So
Yeah.
let's
and
hope.
there's actually been warnings out for floods and things, but it looks like it's all blown over, hopefully.
Yeah, so we're starting our adventure now. So
go and,
let's go and have some fun. I think we're
out
going to
Malaga.
where Picasso was born.
Turn left onto
that'd be
Calle
cool.
Alonso Benete.
I was so excited. This is where Picasso was born in 1881. And there's some of his artwork in that in here. But it's closed, you say?
Yeah, it says.
Closed temporarily due to technical issues. Well, let's just walk into the shop and see what's there.
So also, he lived here until 1884, so only like 3 years.
Yeah, but it's where he was born. That's incredible. So, very luckily, the sign was wrong and it is open. So, we're very excited. There's Cindy.
You got to make up.
Yeah, so there's a little bit of an art museum, but you weren't allowed to take videos in there. So now it looks like we're going up into Ware's house. Yeah, we suddenly thought that was the only part of it, and we were a little bit confused. Yeah, there's the man himself. So that was amazing in that we got to see a lot of his art
Yeah.
and to see where he was born in that.
The actual house, that was very interesting.
Yeah, the house, and also there was a lot of art of his there. The only sad thing is you're not really allowed to take videos inside there, so
So that's it.
that's it.
So Dane
Turn right
has
toward
found
Plaza de la
Picasso. Look at you two.
Enjoy that. Where we are now is just across the road from where Picasso was born, and it's Plaza de la Merced. And this was a plaza since Roman times.
Yeah, which was a long time ago.
Yeah, and but the interesting thing is since the 15th century it was used as a marketplace for the town in the Merced, de la Merced area. And there's some lovely restaurants in that around here. We'll go and have a look. There's a little bit of construction. Seems to be a lot of construction going on in...
Well, definitely in the area we're staying in.
Yeah.
But I suppose that's a good thing.
Yeah. How cool is that? Another Roman theatre. We saw one in Cordoba, but this one seems to be more complete, eh?
Yeah, this is amazing. Wow.
This theatre was built in the 1st century AD.
That is really old.
So that's like 2,000 years old. And guys, look, it's just under the Alcazar here. So it's just a beautiful, beautiful... Sorry, the sun is right in our way here, but it really is a stunning setting.
So this place was only discovered in 1951,
Yeah.
uncovered. Sure.
That's insane, eh? So at the base of the... So it's like the fortress is built almost on top of it, eh?
Yeah.
Look at that. So we're in the theatre right now, hey?
We are.
Look at that. That's so cool. Hey? Imagine. Roman times.
Long time ago.
Long time
Wow,
ago.
I just love that history.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
On the main street here, opposite the fort and the theatre, geez, look at all the crowds, is old Roman basins that were used by a fish shop in the... I can't see from there. Yeah, that's a better angle. From the second half of the 4th century, eh? AD. So old basins used to make a fish sauce called garum. We found the entrance to the Alcazar.
Alcazada.
Alcazar.
Alcazaba.
Alcazaba, sorry. I thought...
Butchering the...
I'm butchering the language as normal. Let's go and find out how much the tickets are in that. So we didn't have to book.
No, it's a miracle. And the
How much was
tickets,
the ticket?
So you get a combined ticket for the castle and for the
Alcazaba.
That's €5.50 each.
Yeah.
If you just do the one, it's €3.50.
Okay, so yes, and it covers you for 2 days, so you can
Yeah.
do the 2 castles in 2 days.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. Look at this
Yeah.
beautiful gate behind you. So the Alcazaba was a Muslim-built fortification. Cindy's listening to one of the tour guides there. She doesn't trust me. Muslim-built fortification started in the 11th century, and they continued building until about the 14th century. And it's probably the best preserved Alcazaba in Spain. So let's go and have a look. It's quite a walk up through all these different little gates, but it really is amazing. And there's Cindy, just enjoying it. Look at the gardens around us. Look at the walls above us, Marnie. That's amazing. Yeah, let's go and have a look. We've climbed on the walls, and there's the cathedral, I think. It's a bit of a view over here. There's some churches. Walking along the wall. I can see the mountain. Let me come and have a look there.
Well, they're more like hills.
They're more like hills. Oh, in the background there, yeah. Wow, that's beautiful. Hey? Yeah, what you saying? All these little vantage points. Check,
yeah,
overlooking the...
Watch everything going on down there.
And there is the town beneath us.
You notice the palm trees as well.
Yeah, it's lovely. Hey, we can see we're by the coast again.
yeah.
Look at this beautiful walk with all the trees on the sides. It's just stunning. From up here, we're getting our first glimpse of the Mediterranean. Oh, that's the harbour, Mahoney.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, that's the harbour, the first glimpse of the Mediterranean.
And there looks like a big cruise liner in there. I don't know if
Oh, wow. Okay, we'll go and see that just now, hopefully. Near the top of the castle, Cindy's looking at the horse and carriage. Is it down there? Have they got the horse and carriage?
I don't know if you can see, it's quite far.
No, it's quite far. But look at that. Look at the ship. Well, I think it's a ferry.
It's not a cruise liner.
Yeah, not a cruise liner. And then behind us is the castle. I'll show you now. So we're on one of the walls here. This is really lovely, Amani.
Sure.
From the walls, you can also see the bull ring, where I want to go, but Cindy doesn't want to go. But you can imagine, Picasso probably watched bullfights in there, Mahoney. Up there is the other Castillo, the Galfaro, I think it is, that this ticket also gets you into. Quite a climb from here, if you look. So we're going to go across there just now. Yes, Cindy sitting on the wall, terrifying me. Don't fall over. Cindy going ahead of me. Oh, look at this. Some lovely little gardens here at the top. You can imagine what this palace must have been like. There's the ship, the ferry in the background. All the tourists taking selfies. Yeah, look at that. The castle in the background. Check out the little water channels here. Hey? How's the old drainage system? And then there's still where the water comes out here. That's incredible, the architecture in that.
Amazing.
And the building.
So long ago, they actually could think of all these things.
Incredible,
Create
eh?
these things.
Yeah. Look how beautiful that is. Hey? Really beautiful, eh? There are some absolutely magical designs in this castle. I'm just going to wander through. It's probably a little bit what the Alhambra is, but not quite. There's Cindy through. Hey, where's Cindy? There she is. Look at the design on these arches. It's absolutely incredible. Cindy enjoying the views from up top here. Very beautiful architecture. Hey, gorgeous architecture, eh? I'm not sure whether I've mentioned it, but Malaga is one of the oldest cities in Europe. So they say about 2,800 years ago, the Phoenicians were here, the Romans were here, everybody was here, the Iberians, Visigoths, Muslims. So it's very ancient. Wow, look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. And look at the full ceiling here. Yeah, guys, they even had swimming pools. You could do a couple of laps in that, hey? Lovely buildings again. Here you get an idea of the dominance this castle had over this area. And look at these walls. So you've got all these concentric walls. And then beneath you, the city, and then in the distance is the mountains. You see that cathedral looks under construction as well. It looks under renovation as well. If you're going to come to the Alcazaba, we recommend you come
At least by 10 o'clock, because it's now 11:30 when we've come out, and there's one long queue.
Yeah, it is absolutely packed. So yeah, if you can get here 9, 10 o'clock, it's great. But if you look up there, that's just the beginning of the queue over there, and it goes quite a way. We're going to grab a cup of coffee here in the square. Looking forward to it. Mahani, how nice is it that there's blue sky?
We don't have to walk around holding an umbrella.
Oh, jeez. Yesterday was a nightmare leaving Granada with the umbrella. So, guys, if you haven't watched our Granada video, please watch our Granada video. So we're going to do a coffee right here. Cindy's checking out the prices.
I'm looking for a menu.
Oh, you're looking for a menu? Our coffee has arrived. It looks really good. I got mine.
It is really good.
Dos Americano, un poco leche.
You're getting really good. I'm impressed.
And yeah, guys, if you want to buy us coffee, one way to support our channel, if you want to, no pressure. You can buy us a coffee, a beer, or a glass of wine. You can. We have the link below, and it's called Buy Me a Coffee. So that'd be great. Yeah, so that'd be wonderful if you bought us a coffee, and we'll give you a shout out if you do. That's a Bulls party in front of us. There's a guy dressed as a matador surrounded by his mates. So he's definitely not going to go and fight a bull. So the interesting sights of Malaga. Yeah, the boulevards and walks around here. Look at the trees, eh?
I've never seen trees like that.
No, that's insane. Look at that. That is beautiful.
And all the palm trees too again.
Yeah, palm trees. Oh, look down this way as well. See, lovely walk here, eh? We found the sea, our happy place.
The Mediterranean.
This is the Mediterranean Sea. Now there's some benches down over there. We're going to have to your right.
Have our picnic.
Yeah, we're going to have our picnic. Let's go down here. Find a bench. You can have coffee here. The coffee we've just had was very expensive, guys, so don't have coffee on the square.
€3.50. That's the most we've paid for a coffee.
Usually we're paying how much? €2.
€2.50.
Yeah, so that was very expensive for us. But look at this. This is the Mediterranean, the little harbour here in Malaga. Well, big harbour. But look at this. Yeah, there. Oh, that's great. Those must be the ferries. Look at the harbour. We're going to go wander around here just now, but we're going to have our picnic first. This is amazing. Look at that. Hey, my gorgeous. What's for picnic today?
Our standard.
Our standard?
In Spain, cheese and chorizo.
Oh, lovely. Did you put some tomato on mine?
Yeah.
Okay. And we're sitting here. This is our viewpoint today, guys. Look at that. The lighthouse in front of us. In Malaga, you can go out on these boats and do a cruise for the day. So there's a whole lot of different ones. And we just saw a price just now, about €22 per person.
Yeah.
That includes lunch and...
It doesn't sound too bad.
No, it's not too bad.
I wonder where you could probably just go along the coast.
Yeah, maybe there's some islands out there or that. Another way to get around Malaga is the hop-on, hop-off bus. So, but we're not doing that, hey, my honey, because we like to walk.
Yes, we like walking and we like doing it ourselves.
Yeah, we like walking and doing it ourselves. Cindy likes our 20,000 steps a day.
At least.
At least. I'll tell you, if I start fading away, send me money for food. There's the hop-on and hop-off bus. Here at the harbour, there's also like a clothes market, eh?
Yeah, clothes and there's other things as well,
Yeah.
I think. One thing we've done a lot of in our travels is markets.
Yeah, we've done a lot of markets. But usually in Asia, the markets are they're a lot cheaper than here. But look at that. What a lovely spot for a market, though. There's the bullfighting ring. Cindy won't let me come watch a bullfight.
No, it's very cruel. I just saw someone walking in there. Let's just go and have a look.
Where did you see them walking in? Well, the entrance is that way.
I saw someone going down there.
Okay, well, should we go and have a look?
Yeah.
Okay. I would be keen to see an actual bullfighting ring. Probably not with the bullfight going on, but we're just going to go and check what the entrance fee is. Is this the entrada?
Yeah.
So we managed to get inside, and there's an art exhibition, but sadly it's impossible
Impossible.
to see the actual bullfighting ring unless
arena.
you go and watch
An actual bullfight.
yeah. So and Cindy won't let me do that. but it's a huge stadium. Huh?
It is.
Yeah. So that is literally the closest I'm going to get to a bullfight. Hey? Hey, Mahdi?
Yeah,
that's
it.
literally the closest I'm allowed to get to a bullfight.
Enjoy the picture.
So we found the beach here. A bit dirty today, I think, from all the storms they've had. They've had a lot.
A lot of rain.
The sun is the first time it's come up, but we're going to walk along, show you a bit of the beach.
Must be lovely in summer.
Yeah, it must be gorgeous in summer, right? So here's one of the beaches.
Yeah, but just remember, it probably looks a lot better than this because at
There's
the
been
moment
some big storms
big
and
rain.
yeah.
And
So
I don't think it's doing it justice. What it probably
no,
does.
I don't think, and I don't know if this is one of the top beaches. This is right here in the center. But guys, it is beautiful. It's just that there has been huge storms off Spain, and that it's brought a lot of not rubbish as such, but debris, like plants and that. So no, that's not a cruise ship, Bunny.
That is a cruise ship.
No, that's not a. Oh, is it?
It is.
Okay.
No, that's a cruise ship.
Okay, there's a cruise ship out there. Sorry, Cindy's right. So there's a cruise ship out there, and this is where you can come and hang out in Malaga during summer, not during winter like us. The beach behind us is the Playa de la Malagueta. So I don't know if that's the main beach here, but we're not going really in search of beaches because it is winter.
It's cold.
But it's still, guys, it's lovely anyway. We've entered one of the fancy hotels or resorts, I think it is. Looks lovely, hey? Maybe they'll let us just have a look in when we get in there. Look at the gardens here, beautiful. There we go. Gonna have a look. Don't know what the hotel's called. Oh, this looks lovely, hey? Sure. Very fancy. Wow, look at this. Hey? Just carry on through. This is really lovely. So this hotel is one of the leading hotels of the world and won a tourism quality in 2025. We still got to find out the name. Yeah, the hotel we've just been in is the Palacio Miramar. It is beautiful, hey?
I can't imagine what it must cost to stay there. Or the car coming.
But it's
sure, it's super impressive.
yeah,
eh?
it's very beautiful inside.
And it looks on the other side. You look over the ocean.
Yeah, very beautiful. How lovely is this walk?
Yes.
Hey?
The trees are growing up.
Under all the trees. Look at the trees above us. Now Malaga is really surprising me, hey?
Malaga. Well, maybe it is Malaga.
Malaga,
Or
Malaga. We're not sure, yeah. It's got some beautiful, beautiful spots. On the way up to the other castle, there's Michael Jackson's puppet. I have to say, it's a very steep walk and a long walk to grip the Gibral, the next castle. It's very, look at that.
But I think it will be worth it.
Let's hope so. Geez, it's steep, eh?
Yeah.
There, I finally got my view of the bull ring. So that's what the bull ring looks like.
Inside.
That's cool. And look at the stunning views here.
You can see the whole of Malaga.
Yeah. That's amazing. Look at that. Up into the mountains, over the harbour. There's the cathedral. Beautiful, eh? Here's Cindy, just enjoying the views. Look at this, guys. It really is spectacular. All the way down to the beaches. The hotel that we were at just now is that one over there. It's just beautiful. And my most exciting thing, so I got to see the bull ring. It's famous for its siege by the Christian monarchs. Ferdinand and Isabella in 1487. So this was part of the whole complex of the Alcazar that we were at early on. And we just climbed. And it's not for the faint-hearted climbing up here, guys.
First time I've seen Dane sweating.
Yeah, in the whole of Spain. Yeah. So, but now we're climbing again. So we'll give you some views of the Gibral, I think I'm pronouncing it right, Faro Castillo. We're on top of one of the castle turrets here.
This must be the highest point in Malaga.
It must be.
Okay?
Yeah,
Other than on the top of the mountain.
There we go, some more views. Beautiful. Another thing about this castle is said to have some origins from the Phoenicians. So that goes back before the Romans, so that's quite incredible.
Sure. Those two modern buildings just stick out like a sore thumb.
Yeah. The whole of Malaga, and there's some modern buildings in the back there. But look at the mountains. Those mountains are lovely, eh?
Yeah.
Here's a nice little cannon. I always like cannons. I suppose it's better now in history than being on the end of one during a war. So there's a bit of a museum here as well. Just showing all the weapons, and so the Centro de Interpretación Castillo de Cabral Faro. There's some guns. There's what looks to be an old Spanish soldier. Very cool. And another one. That's probably the guys who look like they conquered America. So there's the map of Malaga. There's the cathedral. There's the Alcazar over there. And then up top there is the Castillo where we are. And then down there is the harbour. So that's your basic map of Malaga. So in first impressions here, it's the Castillo is more about the walls and the views.
Yeah.
Well, look, it's an ancient castle, but the Alcazar was more about the architecture and that, eh?
Yeah, definitely, sure. But it's, geez, it was quite a climb.
Cindy's still recovering.
I'm still recovering from that climb. But I think it.
And we do a lot of walking, so
the views from up here, I think, from the highest point in Malaga,
just incredible. Yeah, you got to do it, eh?
Those views.
Yeah. Yeah, there's some of the outer walls. Can you imagine? You're seeing how steep this is. Imagine in 1487 when Ferdinand and Isabella were trying to besiege this castle, how tough it must have been.
To try and get up here.
It's insane. Just to walk up here, never mind to fight your way up here, and then to try and get through a wall.
I can't even imagine.
Crazy, eh?
Yeah. What they did, hey?
Yeah.
Those days.
So to give you some perspective, that's Alcazar where we were earlier, and we're in the Castillo right now. And look how much higher we are.
Yeah.
But that Alcazar is, look, if you can only do one, the Alcazar, yeah. So if you can only do one of those, the Alcazar is definitely got more architecturally. This has got stunning views, though.
And a lot easier to walk up to.
Where the Alcazar, yeah. So we're in a little guard tower. I reckon all the people in the old days were midgets, money.
Well, they definitely weren't your size.
Yeah, I can't even fit through the door. Yeah, go in that one. Let's see. No, that one fits me.
No, this is...
Yeah, a little, no, not quite. Yeah. I can't believe people have used graffiti in a national monument.
So sad.
That is very sad.
There's someone doing Tai Chi down there.
Oh, is he? Let's have a look. Yeah, there's an old guy doing Tai Chi. How cool is that?
Cool spot to do it.
Cool spot to do it. That must be his spot. He's enjoying his Tai Chi. If that's you, please tell us on the video.
So that was quite interesting.
Yeah.
Someone just asked Dane to take a photo.
Yeah, he gave me the camera and said, "Can you just take a photo of me and Mike?"
And the next thing, he got down on one knee and proposed.
Yeah,
to
well,
his
I was taking
girlfriend.
photos, so there we got the privilege of taking photos, and I took a video. They took like 50 photos of them, him down on one knee. It was great.
Great spot to propose.
And even better, she said yes. Yeah, we're back at the main square, and all the restaurants are now open. Are you going to walk that way?
Oh, that's not the way we
No, that's not the way. We're going down that road there.
It's
But-
a lot fuller than this morning.
But should we have a look what's happening in the square?
Yeah, let's go down.
Yeah. So this is probably more touristy here, but it is beautiful to come and sit here and watch. And there looks to be some kind of festival tonight. We're hopefully going to find out details about it there. But there's the main square we started off this morning. We're not sure what's happening. We've been told there's a festival. We're not sure what festival
or what
it's about.
There's something
but
going on here.
I think it's got to do with Lent. And if you look at all the crowds, everybody's looking that way. Oh, there's somebody. Oh, it looks like a beauty pageant. And there's a TV crew over there. See the TV crew over there. There's people lined the ways here. Yeah, so they must be like a beauty pageant. There's famous people coming up there. It looks like famous people. So we're not sure what's happening here in Malaga. Maybe somebody can tell us a bit. Yeah. Well, hopefully we'll find out before then. So from what we can gather, it's not anything to do with religion. It's a movie festival. So it's about movie stars and movies and a red carpet. Okay, yes, some of the cars driving down. Is this actors and actresses? Okay, so we thought we were getting a religious festival. Hello.
You're not quite sure what
We're not there. Are they waving from there? Are those the famous actresses inside there?
If you recognize any
If you
of
recognize
them,
them, please let us know. Yeah. So really must be an important thing because there's a heck of a lot of photographers. They're photographing that guy on the red carpet.
I don't know who he is, though.
No, we have not a clue who he is, but we're getting the photographers. We're not really getting the actor. He's got his back to us. He's through there, yeah. So if you know who he is, please let us know. So there's the actresses in there. And here's another one over here pulling up. I feel like I'm at the Oscars.
The Oscars. First time I've been to the Oscars.
We don't know who that famous guy is inside there. Yeah. Yeah, so that's what's in front of the photographers there. So that young lady was in front of the... So if you know who she is, let us know. So that's the building they're going into, Teatro Cervantes. And it's the 28th Festival de Malaga. That's what it is. We are sitting on the main square again. There's lots of things here. But the restaurants are all getting fuller and the fire's going. And why are we here?
We have decided we have got to have sangria.
A proper sangria, because the one we had the other night in Granada, there was no alcohol in it.
There was not even any alcohol in that. So hopefully this has got some alcohol.
So our sangria has arrived. A litre, hey, my honey?
Yeah, and Dane asked what's in here, and the waiter told us a whole stack of
Red
things.
wine.
But all I heard was red wine and
I
gin.
think he said red wine, gin, vermouth, and...
I thought I heard Fanta.
That's good. Are you pouring me something? No, don't pour yourself extra.
Yeah.
I'm the one who wanted this. Cindy's favorite shop throughout Spain is Ale Hop. She loves coming. Every Ale Hop we walk past, wherever it is, be it in a train station or wherever, Cindy comes in and she ends up buying something. So today she's buying waterproof covers for her shoes. I don't even know what she bought the other day. I was just saying to everybody, this is your favorite shop in Spain.
Yeah.
It reminds you of the shops in Korea, hey?
They got such cool things. Like, you don't know what you're going to find.
Yeah, she loved
No.
Korea because she had tons of shops like this. But
Now I'm not going to get my shoes wet.
Yeah.
It's rain. Because Portugal, where we're going, is also raining.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
And there's I didn't have water covers for mine, hey?
No,
'cause mine,
your feet are too big.
my feet. Oh, there's even... Okay, we can't take a disco ball with us.
Oh, this is cool.
Oh yeah, that
Happy
I
birthday.
can wear that around Europe. That'll be great. In the ale hop, you even have like dancing crabs. Look at this thing. As you're wandering around the streets of Malaga, we just love wandering around places, you find like little interesting buildings. So this looks to be a church. Let's go and have a look, and then I'll try and find out some more information about it. Yeah, it looks to be a church. Wow. Look at this. There's a lady praying. Absolutely beautiful. So this is the Church of Santa Ana. Such a lovely church. Mahani, you were saying you hadn't seen on the altar before.
Yeah, Jesus lying.
The reclining
yeah, I've
Jesus.
never seen that in
a church before.
Cathedral. Yeah, church.
Church, yeah.
Different.
Yeah, we came across this sculptor of a sculptor. It's Pedro de Mena. He was a sculptor from 1628 to 1688. But you see, he's sculpturing in that one. He has, looks like Jesus on the cross that he's sculpting. Amazing. Check how massive that cathedral is.
It's like the one in Granada.
Yeah.
They're huge. I've never seen such a big cathedral as here in Spain.
But I love that. Don't you love the gardens? I think there's some nachi trees in front of it as well. That is the cathedrals. Guys, we don't go into every cathedral because there's so many cathedrals, and we're going to be in Europe for 3 months. And
huge.
But that is just stunning as well.
Let's walk around it.
Wow, such stunning gardens. Absolutely. Look at these gorgeous gardens, Manny. Look at the pigeon having a lovely bath. There he's. Gee, these beautiful colours, eh?
One thing we've noticed here in Spain is the pigeons are all fat.
They are super fat.
Never seen such fat pigeons as in Spain.
I think African pigeons have to work a lot harder. Oh, there's my brother, Steve. Look at that. They're having a great time, these two. In these beautiful gardens. There you go. Absolutely gorgeous. Look at all the... Can you see all the little like waterways in that? Stunning, eh? And then in the background, you've got this massive cathedral. You were just saying...
They didn't mess around when they built things back in the day. Eh?
Yeah, look at this, guys. This is the entrance, yeah. And it just towers over us. Wow. Wow, look at this door. Sure. There's Cindy waiting for a photo. And look at this tower. It just stretches up. Excuse the sunshine. Look at that. Amazing. So the Malaga Cathedral was opened in 1782. It's built in the Renaissance tradition. You will not believe how huge this building is. We are just wandering around and around. Look at the ornateness of the doors, hey? Oh, and there's this, look at this, lovely. Isn't it great to see a bit of sunshine? The tables and chairs come out, the people come out.
And there's not a cloud in the sky today.
Oh, yeah, guys, look at the, there we go, nice and blue skies. I'll go backwards so you can see this more. Yeah, just look at that. That tower stretches up. And these amazing doors over here. Absolutely beautiful. How much did you say the entrance fee was?
Yeah, €10 each.
Yeah, €10. So it's not bad at all,
Not
hey?
bad,
Not
no.
bad, no. But we're hoping to do the one in Seville because that's got the Christopher Columbus tomb. Yeah,
tombstone, yeah.
that's kind of special.
Yeah, we've only got a day there though, so
Yeah.
hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully we get in there. But again, last look at those doors. So this is one of Granada's narrow streets. You can see all the tourists. There are a lot of tourists here compared to other towns that we've done. But the weather's just lovely today, so everybody's out. But look at this lovely little street, lots of shops. Interesting thing. Hey?
Sweetie shop.
Is a sweetie shop? Oh, I can smell it. Well, it's one of those ones where remember we saw one in
tasted that,
Granada. Yeah.
Sweet coconut.
Yeah, the lady's is she making it yet? Yeah, there she's going to add this. She's making something there.
Toffee apples.
Ah.
Toffee apples.
Okay, cool. Oh, he's making the toffee apples. Look at that. There's a real little narrow street down here. I just want to have a quick look. I've left Cindy behind. But look at this. Hey? Wow. That is very cool.
That's narrow.
We figured out that where we were last night watching all the movie stars, and that is the place we're coming to today, the Plaza de la Constitution.
Yeah. And look at all the people.
All the people and the cafes out here. So this is the Constitution Plaza. And
let's go and see if we can walk the red carpet.
Yeah, let's go and see if we can walk the red carpet.
One and only time I'll get to do it.
Yeah, so Cindy's going to walk the red carpet with hundreds of other people who are kind of into this. And then...
my claim to fame, I've walked the red carpet.
Yeah, well, you've walked the red carpet, my honey. Look at this. Hey? How cool are you? Yeah, look here. There, how cool are you? So here's Cindy and I walking the red carpet. We're collecting our award for the most famous old YouTubers, old timers on the planet. So yeah, we're enjoying the red carpet walk. There's something going on ahead of us. We're not sure. Lots of clapping, lots of dancing. So we'll go and see what it is. Yeah, looks like some kinds of dancing every now and again. There we go, people dancing there. What's this? All these ladies. Oh, this is the fitness. It looks like a fitness thing. Or the ladies all dancing. Yeah, look at it. There's lots of activity going on here. And it's kind of middle-aged women. It looks like a lot of it.
Oh, well, it's a mixture.
Yeah. yeah. You're getting to see flamenco, man. Yeah, the sun is out today, and there's a lovely ship behind Cindy. But look, we're down by the harbour again. We're coming to do our picnic down here. If we can find a seat. It's a Saturday morning.
This is the kind of weather that Malaga is all about.
Look at this little, it's like a cruise liner, or it's a private boat. I'm not sure, probably a cruise liner, a smaller cruise liner behind you. But look at the people are out all in their shorts, and it's a little bit cool for South Africans to be in shorts. But should we sit at...
I'm going to be taking this jacket off shortly. I can feel it.
I think we sit on this bench right here so we can look at the boats as well.
Let's go down a little bit.
No, because then we can't see the sea and the boat. I want to see the boat and that. So there, that looks like a car ferry. It looks like you can load your car in there, that one. But this one is absolutely beautiful. You've got to film through the glasses. And then there's a tall strip at the back there. And there's another cruise liner. We might take a walk to the... I think we take a walk to the...
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, down there today. So here along the harbour, there's the harbour just here. There's lots of restaurants and shops. Lots of people, eh?
Busy today.
Yeah.
It is Saturday.
Yeah, it is Saturday. So everybody's walking everywhere. The restaurants are all full. People are out. We're walking towards the lighthouse. We're just going to see what's down there. Gee, I can't believe how many restaurants are down here.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine what summer must be like.
Yeah, summer in this town must be insane. Because it's winter here.
And look how busy it is.
Yeah, it's crazy. Look at this. So, if you come to Malaga, expect people. That's it. So we've made it to the lighthouse. Unlike yesterday, but yesterday we walked a lot up the hills.
No, we were too tired.
Yeah. So that's the lighthouse here in Malaga Harbour. Are we going to walk on towards let's carry on. We're going to walk on the road up there. Okay. So it's a bit of a better day today for the beach.
There's all the lounges.
Oh, the lounges are down. Let me zoom in down there. The people on the beach today. It's still chilly. So there are the lounges and the umbrellas down there. And the beach is still a bit dirty from the storm. But it's quite nice, eh? Look at the sunshine out over there. And there are people on the wall here. A guy playing music over there. Buskers. You see buskers all around Spain. Oh, it's a beautiful time, eh? So that's the Malaga beachfront. There's all the buildings and the beaches. I love the sea. Look how calm it is, man. Even
It must be lovely to swim.
yeah, even despite all the storms, eh?
Yeah.
Lovely bay, hey? In the harbour is another old schooner or whatever that is. Probably not old, but a schooner. And then in the background is a huge cruise liner.
It's called the Ambiance.
Is it called the Ambiance? Do you want to walk a little bit further? There's a little harbour again up there on the left, I think. It's really nice. We have found the small yacht harbour, and there's some fish there. Let me zoom out to show you what the...
Water's nice and clean.
Yeah, if you put your yacht here, it's a little bit far from town, though. It's quite a walk, eh?
But it's a nice walk.
Yeah, it's a nice walk. But this is where, if you bring your yacht to Malaga, this might be where you moor it. Very nice, eh?
Very nice.
There is what seems to be a tiny yacht race. Let's see if I can get a bit clearer without losing clarity. Yeah, there's. Look at that. Look at all the little yachts. It looks like a little race.
Regatta.
Regatta. The regatta. Regatta. There's Cindy. Put your feet in the water. Enjoying the Mediterranean. You're in the Mediterranean.
It's Dane's turn to feel the water. That water's as cold as back home in Cape Town. Is that nice?
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's so lovely. The sun's out. Check, the places are packed here already. And this is winter, so people are queuing for food. The promenade is full. People are still wearing long pants, though.
Yeah, but it's actually, look, I've got my jersey off. It's quite
But the sea was pretty chilly, eh?
yeah, very.
But there, everybody's sitting on getting into the summer groove. No, Malaga's got a totally different feel once the sun's out. There's one of these foreign invader parrots. Look how beautiful he is, though. I know he's an invader and an invasive species, but
Beautiful colouring.
beautiful colouring. Look at that. You cannot believe Spain's got parrots, eh? Yeah, this one's look at him. Beautiful colouring. Little orange beak. I don't know what kind of parrot he is. There's the Malagueta sign there. Really pretty with really pretty with all the palm trees and all of that, eh?
Lovely, yeah. And I see here's all the umbrellas again. And
Yeah,
the chairs.
there they're starting to come out. Some of the places are still closed, though, we've noticed.
Yes, yeah.
Half the people are still in winter stuff and the other half are in bikinis, so we're not sure what's going on. If anybody knows anything about that statue, please let us know. We've walked past it twice. Cindy thinks it's the ghost of Malaga. Hey, Marnie, is it the ghost of Malaga?
It looks like it. Must be the actors.
There's some street life in Spain. This must be some of the actresses and actors over here for the Spanish festival.
Well,
Yeah, it looks like it. Oh, it's that blonde, isn't that blonde girl we saw in the... Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm sure these are the actresses and actresses. They're all young people. Yeah, look at them. Not sure. They're probably from the festival, the movie festival. Yeah, look at this. Lovely atmosphere here, eh?
Yeah, very good. Oh, look here, all the sailors.
Oh, here's all the sailors. All the sailors returning. Yeah, all the sailors. That's so cool.
Blonde wigs.
Where? Where?
The white wigs.
Oh, there, the white wigs there, and we got the sailors. Yeah, and the sailors even dancing there.
There's so much going on here.
Yeah. There's two over here with... Oh, there must also be actors.
Yeah,
They're trying to hide out.
Yes, yeah.
So look at this. Jeez, the life in Malaga. This is like something from a...
Non-stop.
This is like something from a TV show. Yeah. These are all the actresses and actors, I think, from the... Yeah. The sailors making their way through them. The guy's playing his accordion.
Geez, this place is happening.
And Cindy and I just watching everything. Yeah. Oh, that was cool, eh? So we're back in our favorite spot in Malaga, our little bar. Cindy's got a glass of vino.
It's literally 5 meters from where we stay.
Yeah, it's really great. Lovely atmosphere tonight. Yeah, we're going to have a glass of wine and some tapas.
Yeah, our last night,
Yeah. So our one tapas is the sardine tapas, which we forgot to film the other one.
That was a tuna and cheese little skewer.
Yeah.
We ate it very
We ate
it was
that
like
very
one
quickly.
mouthful.
Yeah. we South Africans, we're not used to tapas.
Yeah, it's like French cuisine.
So we're done with our tapas and our wine and our beer, and now we're having what's called generosos.
That is not sweet.
Is that quite nice?
It's nice, but I expected sweet. It's very different.
Yeah, so that's what they called it, a sherry here.
See this one?
What was it called? No, that's my one.
They're both not sweet.
Okay, so we're having what's called an oloroso and a moscatel.
Very different.
Very different to South Africa.
Yeah, I really expected sweet.
Yeah.
But that's nice, because we don't like sweet. So
Yeah, is that quite nice?
That's going to be nice.
Okay.
And it's way cheaper than wine. We can have a couple of these.
And the pub's filling up. It really is a great experience. It really is. I hate saying authentic because everything's authentic, but it truly is a Spanish experience.
You've got to go to the local places.
Yeah.
That's the best.
So you and I are having our own little party here tonight.
Well, there are other people.
Yeah, there are other people, but
This is our new drink.
this is our new drink. It's called generosos.
Generosos.
Yeah, and we're now trying the muscatel.
Very sweet.
Yeah, it's lovely. Yeah. So, but it's our last night in Malaga. We've had such a great time here. Hello, Marnie. So, tell me, how have you enjoyed our time in Malaga?
Malaga. It's been actually really
Malaga.
I've really enjoyed it. And yesterday, especially with the sun out and seeing what the beaches look like and the water, it was lovely.
Yeah, Cindy and I are quite beach people, so it was nice to see a beach. I really enjoyed it. It was that Alcazaba was great. There were a lot of good things, eh?
It was well worth a visit, definitely.
Yeah, definitely well worth a visit. But please remember that if you've liked this video, we ask you to like, subscribe, to share, to comment, and have an awesome day. And thank you for watching, and God bless.